The big political battle for the presidency has been spilling over into late-night television. The president and Mrs. Obama have already had some FaceTime with Jimmy Fallon and David Letterman.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Yeah. I'm just so excited about this. I met your wife, the first lady. I did a scout. I was at your house.
She is fabulous.
Yeah, I was at your house.
You were.
Beautiful house, by the way.
It's
Big,
nice. It's
white.
a rental.
And the #1 fun fact about gardening.
With enough care and effort, you can grow your own broccoli.
Wow, look at this.
That was funny. Romney, in the meantime, joined Team Coco. Actually, Romney's, the presumptive Republican nominee's son, stopped by Conan O'Brien's TV show last night. Dad Mitt was not there, but he sure was mentioned a lot. Check out Conan trying to keep all the sons' names straight.
Josh, Tag, Craig, Ben, Matt. My first question, why the name Tag? Everyone else got a very, now were you you're the oldest, is that right,
oldest.
Tag?
I was born in 1970, so I'm glad I wasn't born Moonbeam or Sunshine or something.
Well, what happened though is they named you Tag first. Usually in my family, my parents went with conventional names, and then I came a little later and they're like, let's get crazy. And Conan came along, but with you, they made a decision right off the bat. He will be Tag, and then after that, suspiciously, everyone else has a normal name.
Actually, he was named after a friend named Tag, so that's how Tag got Tag's name. Josh Romney also joked the sons were considering starting a boy band. Entertainment reporter David Caplan joins me from New York to talk about the late-night political wars. Welcome, David.
Hey, Carol.
I must say, a young woman on my team was watching this Conan bit with the Romney boys, and she was laughing her head off.
Yeah, you know, they were really great on the show last night. They sort of did a great job at sort of humanizing the Romneys. And you know, the thing about them is they're inherently interesting. There's 5 of them. They're very telegenic. They're good looking. They're like this Von Trapp family. People are really obsessed about them. You know, they really, you know, go online and there's blogs that are dedicated to them. You know, one was even sort of, let's rate the Romney brothers from creepiest to hottest. So, but they did a great job.
Oh, man. They really did try to humanize their dad. They talked about all the pranks they play on one another, and especially their dad. One of the sons shared this story that they used this special computer program that changes your voice, you know, into voices like Arnold Schwarzenegger's, and you can do it through the computer. So I'm going to play that prank for all of you to enjoy.
Governor Mitt Romney, how are you?
Hi. How are you?
I'm just fine, Governor. How are you doing today?
Good. Good.
What can I do for you?
I'll ask you a bunch of questions. I want to have them answered immediately.
Go right ahead and shoot.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I must say, that Mitt Romney looked at ease. He looked personable. He looked like he had a sense of humor. That's better than gold in a political campaign, that appearance there.
Yeah, no, it was really great because that was really a common theme in the interview, saying how their dad was a prankster. They gave other anecdotes, how Mitt himself, you know, pranked a friend of his from when he was a lot younger. So it sort of showed this other side of Mitt Romney that we're not used to. And of course, when you hear from a candidate's children, you know, you see a softer side. You see it's from a different perspective. They barely talked about politics, and that was sort of better because you get the message, they're out there supporting their dad, but it doesn't hit you over the head. And people love, you know, politicians are like celebrities, and how we're obsessed with celebrities, sort of what they eat, where they go, what they do, what their families are like. We want the same information about politicians.
And I'm sure there's more to come. David Caplan, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
All right, thanks a lot, Carol.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with much